Hey YouTube. So it's Friday morning. I think this is the last Friday of October. I don't know if you can see the smoke over there. I've got a fire going in the garage. It's kind of cold today. Somewhere in the 50s. I was working on the car all morning. It's around lunchtime right now. Or no, it's more like 3:30 right now. 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 o'clock. I was working on the car that I have in the garage. I actually have the first coat of paint on it. I gotta wait 10 minutes to be able to go back in and put another coat on it. And I did not get a chance to do anything with the sawmill yet. I've got to get this cleaned up here. And I need to get this cleaned up. This was apple wood in here. I had it. I thought somebody would want it, but I can't even seem to get rid of it, so I'm not going to worry about it. I want to pick up that pipe. This will give me some more room over in here when I'm going back and forth with the backhoe. I want to put this fuel tank on the back of my one truck. I just keep not getting it done, so I have to work on that. But the main thing here is I want to get rid of this pine wood. I want to cut up whatever I can cut up and cut out of this what I need to be able to get whatever 2x4s or 1x we can get out of this stuff to be able to make this roof for this guy. I want to cut these into 1x as well. A couple 2x4s can come out of that. Other than that, it's very cloudy and feels like it's going to rain any minute. I'm just glad it's not cold enough to snow, because last year we had snow by this time. Goofed up picking up the leaves, so it seems to be a little bit warmer this year. I need to go back in and throw another coat of paint on that car. I want to try and get that painted and clear coated tonight yet, so I don't have to have the car in there anymore, because I leave her car outside and I want to put coal on the back of my truck for right now. Yeah. Oh, it's really warm in here. This side looks good. I'm very happy with that. Like I say, I just put a coat of paint on here. So I had a little problem in the middle here with some rust. I took care of that. There was really nothing else that needed major attention. I just decided to sand it and paint everything from there down on this side. It's coming out pretty good. I really like this paint, and when you have some heat in here, it seems to make things better for you. So I'm going to throw a coat of paint on there, and then I'll be getting back to you then. I don't want to leave the camera lens open while I spray the paint. Well, that's the second coat of paint on this. So one more coat, and then I'll wait an hour, or I think it's a half an hour, to be able to put the clear coat on. So this is going to be fine for getting inspected, and that's all I'm looking for. I have to wait 10 minutes between the coats, so I'm going to go over here and put some of this wood on the sawmill, and hopefully it doesn't rain too much. They're actually calling for like a very small shower tomorrow, and I think they had said something about 40%. Usually that's hardly nothing around here when they call for 40%, but it's hard to say, because you know, things could change. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm just going to set the camera on the back over here. I'm not going to let it run, and I'm going to put some of these boards up there that I have to cut. Okay, well, managed to get those picked up and thrown on there. These couple, there's 4 2x there that came off of a warped end of the board, or of the log, so I'm going to cut them into 2x2s. I can use them for spindles somewhere. I have one over there. I'm going to cut some more here. I'm not going to do it today, but at least I have this area cleaned up here. I got to get rid of this stuff. So I put another coat of paint, a third coat, which is the finishing coat on the car. So all I gotta do now is put clear coat on it after half of an hour. So looks like I'll be done with that by 5 o'clock, 5:30 anyway, and I'll be glad of that. So if I don't get too much rain tomorrow, I'll be cutting this. I hope it doesn't rain much because I can pick up leaves tomorrow. Then it's starting to get a little late and I don't want to have to do it tonight. Okay guys, so that's all we've been doing today, is working on the car. Have a good one. Okay, well that's got 2 coats of clear on it. So it's going to need 1 more coat yet. I got to let that dry for 10 minutes. Maybe 2 coats. You know, one of the things when you're trying to make paint real smooth, and I'm not, I just want to get it painted, you should use sandpaper to make the paint smooth, the work that you're going to paint. What you do is you start off with like 80 grit to rough it out, go to 180, you can go to 240, 320, and then something in the 400s. You can do that all the way to 600 if you're looking to get a real slick finish. All I did was hit this with 180 sandpaper and that was it. So there'll be some scratches and marks in it, and again, the rest of the car basically has the same thing going. So I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about getting it looking nice and gray everywhere so I can get it inspected with a little bit of a shine on it. It does need some more clear though, because it's not really a good shine. It's shiny, but it's not a good shine.